So referee Vladimir Polenik is ready. Our two sides are ready. It's going to be France in the red, serving and playing from right to left in this best of 5-set match. Set one then, we're good to go. France versus Argentina, game 2 on day 2 here in Cannes. Away we go. Poglain gets the start he was after. He's up against a monster block there. Patry next to Kevin Leroux. 2 meters and 7. Patry 2 meters and 9. Here's Kevin Leroux. 29-year-old from Argentina. He's going to have to work hard here. Decent start though from Argentina, and Brossard. So Tilly deciding to start another left-hander today instead of Lenil, who came on late in the match. Brossard, the number 18 wing spiker, plays for Rzeszów in Poland, 25 years of age now, 1.94 m tall, so not the tallest of wing spikers, but just like Lenil and Tilly, very mobile. Luciani Di Cecco not happy here. He says Ngapeth served too quickly, almost on or before the whistle. All really Luciano Di Cecco can do is ask for the referee to keep an eye on that. Lima. He's got a fizzer of an arm, Lima. And this is good work. Early doors, Solé gets an early score. Very impressed by him yesterday. I thought Solé had a great game. Sébastien Solé, the middle blocker. 2 meters tall, touches 362 on the spike. He touches 342 as well, which is why Blue Volley Verona decided to hire him for his services through the middle in the Italian top division. Playing his volleyball in Brazil, Leroux. The player heads back to the service line, which brings Bartholomew Chenaniese to the net for the first time in the middle position for France. Popular character Leroux amongst the fans, and that's why. Big serves like that. Great pass from Danani. Good touch from Toniutti, applied by Ngapeth to keep it in play. There's a tip fest out there at the moment. Someone's going to hit it. Here we go. Poglain hits it well against the 3-man block, and a mega rally to get things underway. Quite an interesting mega rally as well. We saw some tremendous pickups. Toniutti there, and then Ngapeth takes the big dog for a walk. Here we go, being dragged around the park by St Bernard, but gets his arm on it and gets it across the net. But that's a fine hit. Off pace, little cutter, drops it in front of Ngapeth. Poglain's made a good start to this match through the wing for Argentina. Poglain to serve. Conte then in the front line. Super serve. I told you he's got a fortuitous, I would say, for Solé there. Works it off the back of Toniutti. Good pass. Nice touch on the block. Good pick up from Danani. Conte shoves it in the block for the reuse. Di Cecco goes reverse to Lima. And the story's over, and France getting a bit of a wake-up call early doors here. This is a fine start from the Argentinian team, and it's forced a really early timeout from Laurent Tilly, who will not be happy with what his French team are doing out there now.
Faut pas bloquer ça, on laisse faire. Vous le voyez, on baisse les mains et derrière il y a quelqu'un, d'accord? Ça. Après on se bat bien sur toutes les relances, toutes les feintes, ça c'est bien. Après il faut accélérer un petit peu les bras, hein? D'accord? Trouver des solutions à l'attaque. Ok? Allez, gars.
He wants his team to be a little more active, wants to think about the situation with the arms on the block. But a loose translation from Laurent Tilly really would be more hustle, please. A smiling Ngapeth. Probably not what the opposition want to see. You won't like him when he's smiling. He can be a very dangerous player at this level. This is not happening, is it, for France at the moment? Easy kill for Facundo Conte. Great player to watch. Top of his game, he really is. Maybe not quite as physically threatening as he was in the early days of his career. But a really good thinking player. Well, a little unfortunate there for De Checo and Argentina. Rossar shoving it off the Argentinian captain's block. Could be confusing to the casual viewer. Crowd chanting Les Bleus. But the wrong team have got that colour on tonight. It is indeed. That's the way it should be, Allez les Rouges. But not sure we'll hear too much of that tonight. Great swing from Patry. That gets the red team turning the scoreboard over again. But an early deficit to try and recover. Patry's got a good enough jump serve to cause pressure. Nice pass again from Donani. Whoa, that's a hit from Lima. Comes back though. France can win the point. France do win the point. Got a really good group of left side players, France. Oh, that's a magic shot coming down from the ceiling with snow on it. Very good put away. Patry again to try and close the gap further. It's not really allowed from the block to shift across like that and screen the server. But no shout from the Argentinian players, just let the volleyball do the talking. And they talk their way to an 8-5 lead at the first technical timeout in set 1.
On part avec la défense, c'est la défense qui va nous booster, d'accord? Parce qu'on était un peu tranquille et pas assez agressif. Bravo pour la défense, le soutien, et on continue comme ça. On continue comme ça, d'accord? Bien, on saute sur la fixe, on ressaute. On est propre au bloc parce qu'on défend derrière. D'accord? Allez, gars, bien, génial, tu amènes ça comme ça.
Well, Tilly wants his team fully committed to the various parts of the game. Asking the blockers to commit, totally commit, go hard, go aggressive on the block, because they have to remember there are defenders behind if the ball goes past. All well and good, but Argentina, I think, have earned this lead playing well. Solé back to the service line. 5 up, and you know the story, you know the script. After timeouts, it's not easy to put your serving call. That's well done. Nice pass from Rosa. And Gapet is unceremoniously dumped on the floor by Facundo Conte. Genial wing spiker to another. Another good serve. Oh, what a shot from Jean Patry. Still young, but he is really maturing at this level. Rosada serve then. It's hooking left-hand jump serve, but into the net. France have picked up where they left off last night against Germany. They're spluttering along in set 1. That's better. So tough to block a player that can float like this in the air. Off he goes. About 1.5 meters away from where he took off, Chinanyesi. It's really tough to close down. Lovely set from Tonyuti to feed the middleman. Sends Bartolomé Chinanyesi back to the service line. Capet. Oh, well dug by Denani. Well, Lima can't apply the finishing touch, which is a shame. Denani's having a good game at libero at the start of this match. Super dig off and Capet. Lima trying for too much of an angle. That's what I mean about spluttering. It's one step forward, one step back at the moment. Tip in red. Up to Conte. Just keep going for your services. There's no other option. Yes, what a hit. And Losa continues to impress. He really is full of bounce. And another man who just drifts before he hits. What you think you're blocking suddenly isn't there anymore. Good server as well. France get away with it. Nice pass from Gurbenikov. Tremendous amount for the French fans to cheer at the moment. Argentina still very much on the crest of a wave after that incredible performance under their previous coach, the legend Julio Velasco. 5th place in Rio. Relived some of that excitement. Oh my goodness me. A great 3-2 loss, really good performance against Brazil last week for Argentina. Some hit. Interesting that a challenge was asked for there by Marcelo Mendes. Referee said no. I think they feel that may have brushed the antenna. You see, volleyball gods know these things. The ruin to the net. It's still 1 in, 1 out for France. The Pogline. Stabilising influence out on court and serving really well. Patry though. He's been the key for France at the moment. He's been the one real positive in that opposite position. What a fine look from that camera right next to the court. Jump, float, hit. The ball's away before Patry's even landed. Good swing. The Checo, hesitate to say telegraphed this one, but the blockers certainly felt they knew where that was going. It wasn't Solé strong in the air to finish that with some opposition at the net. First set flying by. France can't get into it. Dig, Rubenikov. And a nice put away by Rosa. Well, you can almost date France's issues in the VNL this year, and if you can call them issues. They've only lost 1 game, remember. But 2-0 up against Bulgaria. Went on to lose that game to the bottom team in the VNL by 3 sets to love. By 3 sets to 2, Bulgaria's only win. And from that moment on, France have seemed to be a little disconnected. So, technical timeout arrives, second one in set 1. Argentina will be very, very happy with the way they've started this match. Another kill for Losa. Taking 2.
Là, tu fais vraiment du bon boulot.
France.
Tu prends des
in
angles,
comeback in the
on
final part
défend
of the set.
derrière, c'est tout. Faut qu'on soit patient et qu'on ralentisse un petit peu plus, c'est tout. Ok? Allez, gars, comme ça. Rien à dire. Essaye de passer par le centre sur bonne réception pour les fixer un petit peu quand même. Utiliser notre hauteur. Et après, on
Face
va
on
ouvrir.
court for us
Ok?
here
Allez,
in
gars, comme ça,
Cannes.
maintenant.
Number 18. The left-hander in this team, along with Lenil, Thibaut Rossa. High jumping, hard swinging wing spiker. We must always remember that as hard as the wing spikers can hit the ball, they have to receive serve. That's a key component in what they do. Rossa certainly proficient in that department as well. 4 points to his name at the moment. Leading scorer for France, despite how well Patry has played. Oh, goodness me, Ngapet has had 2 hits in this match, under control. He's been roofed on both of them. And Lima all over this. It's a great shutdown from the opposite for Argentina. Ngapet struggling here. Oh, De Checo really needed to make Ngapet pay there. He's trying to stick it down the line onto the wing spiker, but he's missed it. And let France off the hook. A collective sigh of relief there from the crowd in the Palais des Victoires. Off they go again, trying to get this French team's spirit raised. It's not happening, is it? Argentina killing the ball at will and maintaining this very comfortable cushion in set 1. Dreams of a 3-0 win, let alone a demolition job, being extinguished here by a fine performance from Argentina. Ngapet cannot put the ball away. Sentence that I don't think I've ever said before. Lima, pick up, goes to Conte. Everybody contributing. And even out of system, Argentina killing this ball. Something that their wing spiker, number 11 shirt, just can't do at the moment. Sorry, number 9 shirt, get back. What to do for France? Oh, now Patry's been roofed. Oh my goodness, Poglayan with a monster block. And Patry hit this properly hard. Poglayan ducking his head down below the net. Didn't fancy that one, but he's roofed it quite beautifully. And a monster block on Patry brings a timeout from Laurent Tilly.
Est-ce qu'on peut, tu m'as entendu à Kéké? Hein, comme ça on est crédible, on peut lui jouer quand même. Manque un peu de vitesse, allez. C'est tendu. La vitesse. Ok. On va jouer soutien. Là on prend trop de chaussettes direct. Il n'y a pas de soutien et on prend que des blocs. Ok. Allez.
I know we're always looking for a story, always looking to create something down there on court, but I don't think that French timeout was a particularly positive one. There was a little telltale exchange between Captain Tognuti and his coach Laurent Tilly. He said, "Do you understand?" after he said something to him. Tognuti shrugged and said, "Yeah." He looked at some of his other players. It's just not working at the moment for France. Not a feeling of unity down there. Not a feeling of flow. Lima thumps that one away. And it's such a shame. France with just so much talent in this team. And really, Laurent Tilly should be able to expect that he can put a different group of players out on court and they will perform. But they've misjudged this one at the moment. Argentina schooling France in their own backyard. Gapet's put it away, but it's not with any real timing. Any for Laurent-Tilly's thoughts right now. Good serve. Good serve from Gapet. Argentina playing with freedom. There's no real pressure on them in this set. It's amazing what you can do when the pressure's off. Pacheco, lovely set out wide. Poglayan, the massive block of Kevin Leroux. 22-16 Argentina. Lima serves again. He's been impressive. He's been really impressive. And that's horrible from France. Rubenikov next to Rossard, right down the middle of that channel of uncertainty. Someone has to take responsibility. It's probably Rubenikov really that should be stepping up. Another big hit, well passed by Gapet. It's coming back. Danani pumps it over. Rubenikov, good pass. Still France can't put this ball away. Well, that was probably only going to be one outcome there. Leroux and Patry waiting for Lima. Lovely touch from Conte. He's been throwing himself about all over the place in camp over the last couple of days. Monster block for France. Is it enough to get them back into this set? I suspect not. France have to try, though. Leroux. Good serve, heavy serve. Beautiful pass from Poglayan. Beautiful put away from Lima. France not disrupting Argentina at all. Great rhythm from the South American side. And what they're doing really well is they are pressuring France's left side of court. They're causing all sorts of problems for Rossard and Gapet. Huge amount of set points here. Decent pass, decent set, decent swing from Chielliniesi, but it is simply delaying the inevitable in set one. So Brizard will come in. He's on for a little bit of blocking height for Tognuti, but I suspect if he can pick up a couple of points here, he may start the next set for his captain. Well, he won't be given the chance to play because Patry has missed it. Well, you can say what you want about the French performance, but I think you have to be careful that you don't detract from how well Argentina have just played. That was a comprehensive thumping. Argentina looked very, very smooth down there on court. France just not doing enough to disrupt them in any way. So all the highlights belong to the team in blue. Argentina flying here in Cannes. Let's take a look at the first set stats. Even on attack, but marginally ahead on blocks and serves for Argentina. Amazing, isn't it, that statistics can look that close for a set that Argentina completely controlled from the early stages. After that first technical timeout, Argentina blew France away. Really solid side-out performance, and largely down to the fact that 76% of the ball is going into that ideal zone for the setter, the green zone, right down there next to the net, and that's where De Checo can run the show from. What a player to run the show. He's feeding all of his attackers across the net. He's giving this French block a torrid time because Argentina are passing so well. So France still look pretty relaxed. I doubt we'll see any changes yet from Laurent Tilly. One change that might have happened, Brizard doesn't. Tony Yuti, the captain, still on. What is Ngapet going to give us this set? Started to get into it, I think, towards the end of set one. The last thing Argentina need is for Ngapet to really come to life, but at the moment they're controlling this game. Siding out really well, ticking the scoreboard over, then serving, blocking, defending brilliantly. Surprise, no need to change. Argentina, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Goes Facundo Conte to serve. Good shot from Chinanyesi to open things up for France in set one. Alice to stop him. Chinanyesi serves. Quite an important part of the match, this, for Argentina. Very easy for them to go off the boil and just let France play themselves into the game. They've got to keep the pressure on. Free ball. This has to be put away from the team in blue. Another go. Second bite to the cherry for Lersa, but he can't put it away. Oh, great pickup. And they made hard work of it, but they got it done. Lima with the kill. Danani with another really good pickup, the libero. Argentina is impressing. As is Lima in the opposite position, not done much wrong at all. It's Pereira in the number 2 shirt. Took a bit of a whack on the head yesterday and hasn't featured in this game. Out. You see a challenge? It was close, wasn't it? Not close enough. Oh, lovely attack, well blocked by France. Oh, France finding some rhythm. Lima says that's out off the block. Good organised block, but off the inside arm of Leroux and flying away and outside the court. No challenge from France, 2-all. Some signs, though, that France getting their teeth into this one in the early stages of the second set. What Argentina have to do is keep that scoreboard ticking over. I know it sounds easy, it isn't. But that's the key to them winning this match from one set to love up. Shoving it down between the seam. And Leroux. I think France over jumping in the block at the moment. Got to look for more penetration at the net. Another point chance for Argentina. De Checo. Oh, goodness me. Oh, that's a wicked hit from Conte. This is unbelievable. What a pipe attack. He had no room there at all. Honestly, there was a millimetre that he could hit, and he's hit it. Precision from the master for Argentina. And Gapet with a long, mournful look at the Argentinian blockers after that hit. Nowhere near the touch. And he won't like this. He will not like this. He's been outclassed by the Argentinian wing spikers. Brizard trying to enlist the help of the crowd. They're only too happy to oblige. Overpass, put away. Checo. I do love the fact that the setters and the libero players are all genius hitters. They're just not quite tall enough to compete with the giants at the net at this level, but they can do the job. Good serve again. Substitution for France. It probably had to happen. One lefty with a man bun for another. Off comes Rossard, on comes Lanier. But had 5 years experience at this level for Lanier. Classy player. Good dig. Danani's having a blinder for Argentina. Reuse ball, not used by Argentina. That was a good play from Poglayen, and the rest of the team didn't read the script. What a dig from Danani. And then Poglayen deliberately putting that into Leroux's block so that it would come back to be reused again. Nobody reacting quickly enough. To Gapet. Boy, does he need a serve right now. A couple of aces might just settle him down. It's not happening. Laurentili's dilemma, how much longer does he keep Gapet on court? Because at the moment he's doing nothing for his team. Passing okay, service reception is fine. There's Brizard, the backup setter, that's an option to come in for Tonyuti. Danani again. And that's a brilliant hit from Conte. He has ripped that sideways off the block, and for the second time in a row, Argentina have control of this match at the first technical timeout. They lead by a stunning 8 points to 3.
En cuanto la bola le llega ya va a buscar las manos, se debe trabajar con las manos de afuera. Que estemos atentos a eso con aquel. Los dos que mejor reciben son el líbero, el líbero y el punta que entró. Seguimos con un saque fuerte, si tenemos que darle dirección, vamos arriba en Gapet. Estamos.
12, Bruno Lima, been impressive. Opposite spike, he's still a young man, 3 years of age, 198 tall, touches 345 on the spike, 320 on the block. So it's not the biggest of numbers, but it's not always the situation that will get you the most points. It's that ability to read the game, to time what you're doing. And at the moment, this young man is timing things to perfection. 8 points on the board at the moment for Argentina's opposite. If they're going to win this game, he's going to need to have 3 times that number of points, but that's all in the distance, that's all a way off. At the moment, Argentina doing what they have to do and doing it very well. Poglayen with the serve. Back it comes. Checo, clever. France get the reuse though, and Gapet goes wide to Lanier, who sorts it out and very quickly points across to his number 9 to say, brilliant set. He can do everything in Gapet, there's no doubt about it. He's put that absolutely on a plate for the big man to kill him. Nice work from the lefty. Beautiful pass for a really tough serve. And Argentina get themselves out of another tricky situation. It was a really heavy jump serve from Kevin Leroux, but Argentina controlled it without too much issue. Still jumping too high, aren't they, France? High and early. It just makes you a target instead of an obstacle. the blocker. Soleil with the serve, the middle blocker for Argentina. Oh, wow. Alosa is in on the action. Third point for him. 2 attacks, 1 block. Oh, there's that lovely jump set for Lanier a little earlier. But Lanier couldn't get it past the block. And Lauren Tilley's team at home here in Cannes in all sorts of bother. Zoutalor, I believe the expression is. How on earth are they going to get themselves out of trouble? Tonyuti coming on. Lauren Tilley gradually replacing his team one by one. That's a murderous hit from Chinanyesi. He meant this one. Good set from Brizard, posts his intentions early. Now, was this up? Ooh. Sometimes it just bounces off the defender's leg or foot. It's all legal as long as it doesn't hit the floor. Well, the same pattern to the game continues, and doesn't matter how hard you hit it, doesn't matter how high you bounce it off the floor, it's worth 1 point. If you then miss your serve, it's basically level. Good pass. Easy pick up for the Checo. Conte bombs it, absolutely slaughters that shot cross court. That's a hell of a hit from Faconde Conte. Pick up from the Checo. Got the continuation play and just an incredible hit. So the Checo will serve. We've got another new player on court, Stephen Boy. So ever so subtly, ever so quietly, Lauren Tilley's going to get a completely different team out on the floor. First one didn't work. Let's change it. The one player he hasn't taken off yet, Ngapet. Not that one. Hits the ball very hard, does Ngapet. And Losa here, quite lucky, because he was jumping as the ball was hit. And that could have caught him in the face. Could have knocked him out. And there's been a little bit of afters. The net following that one. Ngapet perfectly with it in his rights to do what he wanted with that ball. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Chinanyesi gets the shutdown on the pipe attack. Reads it nicely up on Pugline. Leaves that big left hand in the cross-court zone. Lanier missing. It's been encouraged by Lauren Tilley to serve fast. All the French servers are being asked to put a little bit on the ball because Tilley knows how well this Argentinian unit are passing. Unfortunately, it's producing a lot of serve errors for Les Bleus. Oh, wow. Well, it's clipped the net. It's just changed the trajectory of Conte's serve slightly. Taking it up and off the top of Lanier's arms. Who thought, I think, that Grebennikov was going to play that. He didn't even move to the barrel. Nice shot. Stephen Boy's first contribution to the game. Out of system, but well finished. France have to follow the good attacks and the good blocks with a good serve. It's not happening in that department at the moment. Argentina continue to feed one of the most dangerous setters in the world, Luciana Di Cecco. Touch of the Nick Gribic's about Luciano De Cecco. Yugoslavian and then Serbian setter. Buzar back with a second touch. The new French setter on court, proving his point. I love Soleil's reaction there. It was all over, mate, by the time you jumped. Nice pass. Oh, it's just delightful. I cannot believe De Cecco has just given that ball to Conte. He was on the floor after the pass. And he's just told his wing spiker to get up and hit it. Conte more than happy to oblige.
Ahora, a Leroux lo dejamos en ataque. Sí, a Leroux no le damos importancia en ataque. Sí, tenemos que cerrar adelante y atrás. Pues tienen que llegar entero. Nuestro 4 y nuestro 2 tienen que llegar enteros su ataque.
Tira esta y después la corta al medio.
Conte, I remember watching him play as a teenager. First came onto the international scene. Astonishing warm-up player. Very light frame, great power to weight ratio. And that makes up for his lack of height in that wing spiker position. But he's a player now in perfect harmony. One of the most experienced players out there on the floor. 35 caps. If he played for another international team with more outings, he'd be on 250 by now. Good pick-up. Great work from Poglayan. And a great piece of work from Conte. The wing spiker's doing a job, but they can't stop the French superstar wing spiker and Gapet with the put-away. Cannot believe this match is going to be over in 3. That seems impossible. France must at some point come to the party. And if they do it in set 3, we could be going to 5 here. Argentina will still have to play out of their skins to win this one. But at the moment, it's all good. 107.5 kilometers per hour for Lima, who is proving a very able replacement for the experience of Pereira. Got a winning margin already in set 2. Just need to keep that cushion in place and they will win this set. Poglayan to serve. Still no pressure on Argentina at all. Leroux. France have a group of servers in this team, any one of whom can repair the damage currently on that scoreboard. Leroux is one of them. It won't go through the net. Has to go over. Well, Pereira is in. Blocking height here. So double substitution. Uriarte is on the court, doesn't make the play though. So Uriarte, the backup setter to De Cecco. Pereira fit enough to play today. Comes on as the replacement opposite player, but they flipped the rotation, Argentina. Just to try and get the tall blockers in the front line, although I have to say, De Cecco in that respect has been punching well above his weight in the front court, including the overpass he punched onto the floor. Good swing, really good swing, and it's Conte v Grebennikov on that diagonal at the moment. Conte is winning it, all ends up. Miss from Julien Lenil. Not by much, but it's enough. No challenge from France. Pereira allowed to serve. So Uriarte's been left out on the floor with Pereira. This is an interesting change-up from Argentina. And we may see this substitution flip now. I'm not so sure about this call from Marcelo Mendes. Uriarte cold, Pereira cold. All of a sudden, Argentina could end up losing a bit of rhythm. Something they cannot afford to do against this French team, or will come back strong. Good work from Conte again. He continues to fire out on the left side of court. Goes the substitution buzzer. Brizard gets off the floor, doesn't he? I didn't realise Brizard jumped that high. Didn't make the block, but that's impressive from the French backup setter. Pacheco back on court, Lima back on court. So the substitution flipped. Timeout for France and Laurent Tilly.
Même si on part de loin, ce qui est important, c'est de retrouver l'agressivité qu'on est en train de retrouver. Donc on continue à se battre sur tous les ballons. Pour la fin de ce set et pour le prochain, d'accord? Il joue bien l'alternance, bloc out ou diagonale. On est propre sur la ligne et on va défendre les diagonales. Mais soyez patients. Ne cherchez pas la hauteur, coupez les angles. Toujours le même discours, les gars. Ok?
Allez, allez.
On y va, comme ça. Et on travaille, point par point.
Laurent Tilly, some of it technical, some of it just purely mental. We've got to fight on every ball, he says. It's one of those things you would think goes without saying, but every so often a team's fight just deserts them. Argentina playing this game at the moment to perfection. Conte, great serve. Oh, it's fantastic. Argentina can win another point here. No, back line. Fault from Conte. He's done almost nothing wrong, but just went a little too close to the 3-meter line on this occasion, hence the signal from the referee. Good pick up. This should have been a point, but no, steps on the 3-meter line, and it's a fault. Chinanyesi, easy serve to pass. Good touch from Boye. Good swing from Boye. Out of system. 3 blockers to beat. France needed that. Good aggression. Also will be upset with himself. Didn't quite penetrate the net on that. Chinanyesi serves again. Another easy pass. Put away by Poglain. Argentina now just having to work that little bit harder for their points here. Some indications France are starting to get into this match. Great commitment from Lenil. Players just do not know when to give up, do they? Look at this. Virtually impossible to get it back into play, but Lenil still tried. 22-16. Well, this is just getting ridiculous. Gapet once again planted on the floor. He's having a horrible game. Laurent Tilly calls another timeout.
Patience, les gars, patience. Toujours la même chose. Toujours la même chose.
Well, the French Volleyball Federation president, Eric Tanguy, watching on. This is not the game that he came to see France play with.
À nous de trouver le moyen de tenir.
President and the crowd expecting to see a victory here against Argentina. It looks like the only way France are going to do that this evening is to take this game deep. 5 sets or nothing. 2 points away then from a 2-0 lead. Argentina playing a superb game of volleyball. Oh, goodness me. Well, full marks, Lanil. It's coming back, but it's a free ball. And Argentina go big again. Soleil with the kill. I think that serve might have been going out. Full marks, Julian Lanil. That's incredible. But all for nothing. Soleil batters it off the arm of Grebennikov. So many set points for Argentina. Well, they mustn't lose rhythm here at the end of this set. They've got to put this away straight away. One kill off the Brizard serve. Change ends, carry on. Where's the Checo going to go? No, doesn't need to go anywhere. Brizard has missed by some distance. And after a few shoots of recovery starting to show for this French team, they just hand the set over to the South Americans. And stunned silence here in Cannes, greeting the fact that Argentina lead and lead comfortably. 25-18, 25-17. As things stand, Argentina are thumping their hosts. Nothing really to enjoy in this match for the French or the French crowd yet. It's all been about Argentina and South America running riot in Cannes. It's all Argentina here in the Palais des Victoires at the moment. France downed in set 2 relatively easily once again, and the statistics for Argentina just seem to get better and better, restricting their errors, covering the net nicely, putting pressure on from the service line, but attacking well. The side-out game for Argentina has been tip-top, just ticking the scoreboard over. And the French serve has suffered for it. They're trying too hard from the service line. At the moment, not causing Argentina any problems whatsoever. But let's get realistic. Runners-up in last year's VNL, France. Still got a superb team of players down there on the floor if Laurent Tilly can find the right combination. And wherever you are in the world, I know I can't see you, but hands up if you think this one's going to be over in 3. Yeah, I thought so. French fans hoping for a comeback. Next phase of this game, up to the first technical timeout in set 3, is going to be crucial for both teams. For Argentina, they don't need to take a lead, they just need to stay with France. From a French point of view, they must not give up a lead. Well, the crowd's still dancing here on the French Riviera. They've not had much to dance about. You can't beat a good old chin-grabbing contest. So, Argentina, talking of chins, looking for the knockout blow here. 25 points stand between them and a big win on the 2019 Viennale over France. Brizard keeps his place on court. No changes, I don't think, for the Argentinian team. Brizard on the floor for France. I suspect Boyer will still be out there in the opposite position. And away we go, set 3. Yeah, Boyer's still on court. Le Goff into the front line in that middle blocking position. Well, wholesale changes for Laurent Tilly, because Le Goff not the only substitution. Trevor Gloverneau is out there. Great game he had yesterday in the number 17 shirt. Amazing, isn't it? Looks to me like he's benched Nkapeth. He's a brave man, Laurent Tilly. Goodness me. Well, that, I mean, there's a phrase in volleyball that describes that. That one is lost in space. That's still rolling down the promenade here at Cannes. I've just been told the French phrase for that is he's just killed a pigeon. That's the worst serve I've seen all year. France cannot lose this in 3, surely. Argentina are going to have to fight from here. I think we can put a line under those first 2 sets and we can say the real game starts now. France have got a lead. That has barely happened in this match. These next few points are really important for Argentina. And every time France side the ball out and go back to the service line, Argentina must not let them score. Lima, who's had a cracking game, puts another one away. Lima's on 10, Conte's on 10, Lyon on 7. Everybody weighing in with some scoring here for this Argentinian team. Been very impressive. Big serve from Lima. They're still serving brilliantly. Boyer gets it off the block, but Argentina say it touched Boyer on its way out. If they think that's the case, they've got a challenge here. Oh, that was mighty close, wasn't it, to the shirt? Let's have a look. No, he's okay. And that's why Argentina haven't asked the question. Another important side out coming. No, France can go 2 ahead. They do go 2 ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, meet the new team for France on the floor this evening. And it looks like they're getting the job done. It's a long road back in this game, but this might just be the combination of players that France need to do it. Goff serves. Chin and Yezi on the floor. So once again, those 3 key players, Toniuti, Leroux and Ngapet, are on the bench. Nice kill from Poglain. Poglain back to the line. He served well tonight. It's another cracker. Daniil scoops around to the wing and tries to tip it past the block. Yeah, good kill. Opens up new angles for the lefties on that side of court. France with a 2-point margin. First decent lead they've had in this game. Argentina mustn't let it get any bigger. Good finish from Solé. And his captain De Checo there, having to drag him away from the net. Solé wanted a wee chat with Chinanyesi after this one. Checo diffuses the situation, gets his middle man back to the service line. Sensible serve option. Easily killed by France. France playing some volleyball here. Chelo Mendes, he knows this game is not over. He knows his team are going to have to play like geniuses to still win this. Brizard, we talked about how high he was rising earlier in the game. He's just risen high enough to stop Conte. And at last, France have a lead they can work with. Monster block from Brizard, great shutdown. Beautifully done. And a dig, France can go 4 ahead. And they do. Bit of a throwdown from Clevenot, but it's good enough for an 8-4 lead. And the danger for Argentina here is this whole game is going to change. Just like France from 2 sets to love up against Bulgaria. It might just run away from them if they're not careful.
Chacun fait son job. Okay? Bien alternant sur là-bas. C'est super ça. Tac, 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 tac. Okay? Allez, là, continue comme ça.
Hello all you new boys, welcome to the court. You've all got to do your job, says Laurent Tilly. Stephen Boyer doing that. We know what he's capable of, Boyer, and he showed us it in yesterday's match against Germany. First 2 sets, he was unbelievable. And he went right off the boil. And Patrick came in and helped get the job finished. He's having a wee chat there, isn't he? Little look through the net. You're not allowed to do that in volleyball. Referees will allow a certain amount of leeway. But if you go after your opponent and shout through the net, you will be booked. Neil with the serve onto Conte. Conte needs to kill it. He shoves it straight in the block, and France all over the set. And this is all they needed. Just a bit of breathing space to start to play volleyball. And it's Brizard again. Just a split block. He was guessing about where this was going to go and just waited for the sensation on his arm before he pressed hard. Lima gets the kill, but I'm afraid Argentina are going to be playing catch-up now for the rest of this set. We really should be going to a 4th. France have got enough of a lead here. No, there's a long, long way to go. I know Argentina could find a little run of form, but the pressure's on now for the team in blue. Bit of a squeaky tip there from Clevenot. We're going to have a look at this on the video. It's a challenge, but I think it's the referee that is challenging himself. He doesn't know. Too far away from it. Not a call that the end line judge can easily make. So let's do the right thing. Let's see what Hawkeye says. Clevenot's convinced. Argentinian players saying they're not sure. Five new players out on court for France. It's almost like we're going to start the match again. So, Hawkeye, tell us, is this in or out? It is out. Well, Clevenot's view would have been obstructed somewhat by the block. Stephen Boy can't believe it. Neither can Grebenikov. Challenge gone. You've got 2 challenges per set. If you use it and it's wrong, actually lose it. The Checo serves. Big phase of the game here. It's now France that need to just keep turning the scoreboard over. Another great leap from Giannanesi and a field goal straight through the arms of Lusa. Giannanesi, Argentina have been passing his serve easily today. Nice work. The arms of Brizard by Lima. Wonderful shot. There's a danger that it's going to hit the arm on the way past. Ooh, well, he moved his arm there. He nearly did hit it himself. And an ace serve to follow. Don't tell me Argentina can get themselves back in this set. This is all they need, a little run from somebody at the service line. And all the doubts will creep back into the minds of this French team, who've got a lot of work to do if they want to win this match. They've got about an hour and a half of hard graft, France, if they want the victory. That'll do from Boye. Soft pace. Argentinian block committing early. They thought the big shot was coming, but the delay, the block went all the way down again. Big hit. Oh, it's all happening now for France. It's a totally different game now. It's amazing how this sport can swing like it does. One team in complete control to that same team now chasing the match. Timeout Argentina.
Dejémosle la línea, loco. ¿Sí? Dejémosela y vengamos para adentro. Aparte las bolas le están quedando cortas, ¿sí? Y ataca recto. En la bola alta tiene más problemas para atacar. No salten en el tiempo de él. Salten un poco más tarde en la bola alta. Eso tiene que quedar claro con el opuesto. El peor en recepción es el zurdo. Seguimos. Vamos.
Well, think of the hundreds and hundreds of games that Marcelo Mendes has coached over the years. He will know exactly the situation that his team are in at the moment. It's a rather bizarre one. They're 2 sets to love up. But now, with the way France are playing, they are no longer favourites to win this game. France can turn this around. Well, nobody likes that. When a player comes under the net, that's how fisticuffs can sometimes start. So Argentina will challenge, because as far as they're concerned, this is a net touch, we think. France. 10 a touch with the hand or with the ball. The fact that Lima then collapsed underneath the net may still actually prove to be a problem for Argentina, because if this ball was still live as he fell under the net, it'll be a fault against the Argentinian players. It's the number 12 that is going to have to watch his P's and Q's here. Here we go. Oh, it is. What a spot. Clevenot's grabbed hold of the antenna here with his finger. Well, that is bizarre. Not seen that for a long time. Point goes against France. It's a fault. Take a while just to note that down on the score sheet, change the scoreboard accordingly. 3 points, still the lead for France. That's a huge serve. Oh, that's a mess of a spike, but it's gone off the top of the fingers. I think that reaction from Clevenot probably indicates he feels he's a touch lucky here. Yeah, if that hadn't hit the fingers, that That was going to follow Brizard's serve down the road. 11-0 back to the line. France maintain the lead. Good work from Solé. Quite a lot of block to beat there. Hit it hard, hit it high. Goes off the monster, Le Goff. Argentina going to throw in the double substitution. Yeah, it's okay, let's mix it up. So in comes Uriarte, the backup setter, very talented playmaker in his own right. Just to play second fiddle to De Checo in this team. And in comes Pereira in the opposite position. This is some hit. On the reverse, wedging this under Danani's leg. Le Goff. Will now serve. 4-point lead for France. Argentina at the moment not able to break it down. No. The rhythm has deserted Argentina. They're going to have to look to set 4 for their next chance to win this match, I think. Cannot see Argentina getting back into this set. It's interesting, Uriarte, new setter on court, seems quite reluctant to feed the ball out wide on the left side to Pereira. So 2 sets in a row to Poglain actually created enough of a disturbance for the blocker Chinese. Palacios comes in. He's a good wing spike, and just like yesterday, Conte going off the boil a bit, but France are cooking now. Firing on all cylinders, this French team running away with set 3. And this match has taken on an entirely different complexion. That is a massive hit from Bouet. Look at the angle he's found here, inside the block. Fizzes it past Pereira. Second technical timeout arrives, France in control.
La bola queda corta, vení más acá, Pala, no te quedes afuera de la bola, vení más acá, que haga esto a ver si puede en ataque, que no ataque más en la diagonal o en el medio. Vamos de nuevo, señor.
Solé plays his volleyball in the top division in Italy. He's one of those players that every coach wants. He's just first name on the team sheet, never does anything wrong, never does anything that will make the coach think, right, you're off. So you can forget about him. You don't have to worry about him. He'll get you points, he'll get you blocks, he'll serve the other team off the court. He's a good pro, is Solé. 7 points on the board already for him. Bouet with the traditional service error off the back of the timeout. Mendes knows the score, knows he's got to find a way of getting his team back and playing in this match. Sometimes it's a change of personnel, sometimes it's just a break for the players that are struggling for rhythm. And, thanks very much to Sébastien Solé. Sticks one out of court. I've given him a glowing reference. Lenil. Decent pass from Palacios and a decent kill from Pereira. Pereira and Uriarte would have to play exceptionally well for them to retain their places on court. I think when the natural rotation comes round to flip the substitution, they'll be back off. Good serve from Pereira. Nice dig from Danani, and now Argentina making all the errors. Net touch, 18-13 France. That shift in momentum Marcelo Mendes has seen it, knows it's happening, he's just hoping it's not terminal. Messy, but Argentina go again. Palacios off the hands and out. Trying to think where that possibility of a good run of points is going to come for Argentina, but with this lack of rhythm in set 3, it's quite tough on the servers. You feel like you're going from a standing start. Palacios can whack it. Decent pick up from Lanil. Oh, wonderful kill. That's a beautiful shot from Clevenot. Wonder what the man he's replaced thinks of this. Pereira taking the right defensive action there. Super spike from Trevor Clevenot. Brizard can do a little better from the service line. Well, it was closer to the court, but only because it was just about inside the advertising hoardings. France, though, looked completely different out there on the floor. Total change to their fortunes. Argentina, really, the only hope they have is that someone goes on a massive serve run. And France passing well enough to guard against that. Making it easy, aren't they? Boy, off the block. Yati just not able to put up a solid enough obstacle. And I think the Checo will be coming back in for the next set. Uriarte's been left out there with Pereira by Mendes. It's a good bit of coaching. So what he's trying to do here, I mean, this is almost a sacrifice play from Marcelo Mendes, so he's just going to let this set go. He's not too bothered about this set now. And then he's going to reintroduce both De Checo and Lima in set 4, I suspect, just to see if that just allows Argentina to bounce back a little.
Si paran el brazo tenemos que abrirlo un poco más porque va a darle dirección para un lado o para el otro, exacto. Estamos, eso tiene que quedar claro, dejarla centralizado para poder atacar de nuevo. Estamos, vamos de nuevo.
No timeouts left for Argentina. Brilliant. Fans sense a revival on the French Riviera. Clevenot to serve again. Amazing, isn't it? The wheels come off, they really come off in this sport. To 15. It's a different, completely different French performance from the first 2 sets. So Mendes keeping Uriarte and Pereira out on the floor. Also, a really good way of having a little look to see if these players are ready to come on to make a difference in the next set. Good serve. Really good serve. Made all the more tricky because Brizard is penetrating right across the court, the setter. The distance he has to cover to get into that position. No, in fact, he's right there. He's right in the green zone. My apologies. I just can't get the ball into the green zone, but Lanil sorts it out. The bump set from Brizard. Job's nearly done. France look relaxed. Certainly look like they're playing now. think that's quite the idea. The flag, very patient mum. Oh, that's an amazing hit. Completely out of system. Palacios with the kill. A runaway smile from Mendes. He enjoyed this one. Louder, says the announcer. Stronger. Crowd happy to oblige. France then trying to put the finishing touches here to this set. Nice from Palacios, brave defence. Oh, too good. Too good. Burizar just had a little look to make sure Ginonyesi was making the run he wanted him to make. There he goes, and then pings it to the number 21. He's hammered that off the floor. France back in business. 6 set points. Palacios. Well, I wonder if he's done enough to keep his place on court. I think that Mendes will be tempted to bring Conte back on and maybe Palacios just sit on the bench for a while. See how Poglain starts set 4 and maybe bring Palacios in for Poglain. Solé to serve. And that's it. France on their way. And now it's going to be very, very difficult for Argentina to deny the home team a victory over 5 sets. They can do it, but they're going to have to play extremely well because France now have found a way into this match. 25-19 then, France get a set on the board to counter Argentina's fabulous start. And this service from Solé, an indication that just about every single one of the Argentinian players has had a severe dip in form in the set when they needed to be at their best. So France in the match, on the scoreboard. And at last, they've got some highlights to enjoy from set 3. France back in the game. Something for the French crowd and the team to celebrate. 25-19 means that they claim set 3. Argentina still not doing too much wrong, but just not able to exert any pressure from the service line or on block, and did not do what they were doing in the first 2 sets, just didn't side out on a regular basis. So every time France put the pressure on, they managed to get 2, maybe 3 points at the service line, and just caused too many problems for Argentina. So time for a bit more information from Hawkeye. Just look at the service placement here from France during the course of this match, and well, it's got better and better. The one serve we're not showing there is the one that ended up about the 20th row of the crowd from Burizar. But in general, France serve placement starting to pick up a little bit. They're trying to follow the wing spikers again. They're trying to put Conte and Pogline under pressure. Danani passing and playing too well at the moment to be a real service target. And the obligatory selfie. So, Argentina with it all to do here if they want to deny France a victory. Seems like a long way out from a result to be talking about that, but France look like they are settled now and back in the game. Argentina lost all of their rhythm in that last set. So looking down on the floor, Marcelo Mendes has done what he thinks is the right thing to do, and I think it's a good call. He's put the starting lineup from set 1 and set 2 back out onto the floor. It will be Pogline to get things underway. Good start for Argentina. Can they convert it to a point? They can. Nice work from Lima. He's had a good game today in that opposite position. Takes him to 14. He's the top scorer at the moment for the team in blue. Actually, just looking down the two-player lists, he's the top scorer out there on court at the moment. Voyer, the best for France. 10 points, and he hasn't even been on for the whole match. So a completely new look lineup down on the floor for France. 5 new players in the lineup. Seems to be doing the trick. Pick up from Grebenikov. Boyer. Stopped by Cote. And Argentina doing what they need to do here. They need a really good start in this set. They need to cancel out any comeback that France try and mount. There's a cracking, shall we call it, discussion going on down there on the floor. Referee Olenik has called both captains over. On-court captain at the moment is Brizard because Tagnetti is on the bench for France, but De Cecco, experienced old campaigner, just goes along, has a chat with the ref. Referee doesn't want to see this get out of control because it's a little bit fiery on the floor at the moment. I don't think France appreciate Argentina putting them away so easily in the first 2 sets. I tell you, Argentina do not appreciate France coming back into this match. Might not be the last time the players exchange a friendly word or two. Oh dear. French President Tanguy looking a little happier. Line, good line, can't put it away. Tight, oh dear. France back to the kind of form we saw from them in sets 1 and 2. Argentina scrapping away for the points. That's not great for Boyer. Too precise, trying to do too much with the ball. One good service run from Argentina might do it here. Are we going to see a challenge? Loza is convinced this is in, so Marcelo Mendes is going to have a little speculate here and ask Hawkeye whether this is in or out. To the naked eye, it looked long. Let's have a look. Oh dear, well that was nearly going to hit the line, judge. I think this is out. It is by quite some distance. One challenge gone. So Marcelo Mendes doesn't need that later in this set. Argentina though, with the lead, need to keep the scoreboard ticking over. Brizard finally gets one in. Oh, that's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant from Luciano De Cecco. I said he was good. Look at that. He has just jumped to volley that ball straight over the net, and then he's gone sideways, no look, to Solé. Ah, Brizard resisting the temptation to do something too big on that play. Still a fine set on the reverse to Clevenot, who had a good game yesterday against Germany. Clevenot with the serve. Conte under pressure. All three blockers, so he goes for the reuse. Checo checks his man to see he's there. Rubenikov doesn't let him put it away, and that's a fine swing from Clevenot. And the little stumble at the start of this set from France might be over. Good service run from Clevenot, just 1 point in it now. Good work, nice pass from Conte. As soon as that pass is good, it means that Checo has his options open. Chooses the pipe attack to Poglain, who's had a good game today so far. Into double figures for Poglain. Both wing spikers delivering at the moment. Conte on 12, Poglain on 11. Conte to serve. Just the shine coming off for Facundo Conte's performance at the moment as the old team look on. With the exception of Kevin Tilley and Bultor in that picture. Haven't been on court yet. Yeah, good call from Conte because Lima was tempted to play that ball. Conte is the serve target. That will probably explain the Hawkeye stat that we saw that showed that ball being spread around the back line from the services of France. They're following the number 7 at the moment for Argentina, trying to put him under pressure. Point chance, Argentina. Lima can't get it away. Free ball though. No, it isn't. That's a good hit from Boyet. Poglain though with a free net doesn't make a mistake. These boys can hit. That's a long way off the net, but once he got the call to say there was no blocker, he just knew he had to aim at the line and kill it. Very good hit.
Allez, on est bien. Juste pareil encore sur la pipe, soyons en face, c'est bien agressif, tranquille, ok? On lâche pas le central en P3, P6. On lâche pas le central, comme on fait. Les autres, on est en attente, d'accord? Les autres, on est en attente.
Blocker still making his way in the game. Very impressive. Still think he needs to get the second part of his job title right, the blocker bit. But when it comes to attacking down the centre of court, he's a very good player indeed in the Toulouse middleman. Keeping his place on court while everyone around him has gone. Only Chenonniesi and Grubenikov still there from the original starters in this match for France. They've still got work to do. Argentina have done a fine job to bounce back from the disappointment of set 3. Nice off pace from Boyet. Just landing in front of Lima. Slower, accurate hit. See if it's a slower, accurate serve or whether he's just going for all-out power here. All-out power, it is. Good pass. Oh, clever from Checo. Completely out of system here, Argentina. Who's going to get the set? Conte goes to Lima. Great pick up from Boyet. And Argentina stay in the rally. Oh, that's a brilliant kill. And it's DeCecco, the setter, that has put another hit away. And Laurent Tilly just can't believe what he's watching. This should have been France's point. All ends up Argentina all in completely the wrong positions, and then completely the wrong player gets the set. Nifty bit of footwork from Tilly. Boye, brilliant. Oh my goodness, he is good. Character as well. Feisty player at the net. Doesn't let anyone get away with anything. 103.3 kilometers per hour, so took some pace off it, if you can believe that. Linneal. Too long. Too much of that in the first two sets from France. It didn't allow them to have any rhythm. Nani with a good eye. Got about his work very well, the Argentinian libero in the number 9 shirt today. No fuss, no nonsense, just getting the job done. A fine pass from France, Linneal. Well, initially the referee said it's a miss, but then immediately saw Conte's reaction, so knew that number 7 had touched this. Or touched the net anyway. So France get away with one there, but Argentina just need to keep doing what they did in the first two sets. Just tick the scoreboard over again. Another side out. Takes them back to a 3-point cushion. No. Lima thinks he's got a touch, so immediately, and very calmly incidentally, goes straight over to the coach and says, press the challenge button. So Argentina will challenge. They think it touched the block. That's the question that will be asked. A rather perplexed look from Le Goff through the net. This is quite a big call, this one. Still got plenty of time for more drama in this set, but this would restore Argentina's lead to 3. The other issue they have, remember though, is they've already burned a challenge. So if they get this wrong, they better hope there's no more contentious rulings. Just wait. So, did this pick up a piece of the French block? Did it move a finger on the way through? Marcelo Mendes can't believe the time he's taking to get it, but he's got to get it right. This looks like it has. Just peg the index finger, is it? Yeah. Off Clevenot. There you go. Well spotted, Lima. Instant reaction from all the Argentinian players tells you the story. Valuable point, and they retain their challenge, and they get a net ace off it. Oh, wow. And some days, when it's going your way, it's just going your way. France having a torrid time down there on court again. Now they got 4 points to find if they're going to stop Argentina winning this match. Crowd not happy that Loza got that ace. There's a man under pressure there, Laurent Tilly. 3 points the margin again, but Argentina take it out to 4 if they kill the ball, or if it's a serve error. It's been given in, and within the space of 3 points, Argentina might need to use the challenge again if they disagree. They are going to challenge, so it's another big gamble. Well, it's not quite that far out, Sebastian Solé. Difference between 2 and 4 points. Hawkeye says it's in. And Argentina have no challenges left. That's a game changer right there. how effectively Argentina have to play on, and from the point of view of the decisions involving them, with only the end line judge and the referee for company. Oh my goodness. It's a way to diffuse the situation. Laura Tilly cannot believe it. It's a stinker from Brizard. Now Argentina must not lapse into the same issue with serving. And they are. Lima a long way out. Still no alarm bells yet, as Marcelo Mendes just checks his rotations with the assistant coaches, just wants to be sure of situations that are coming up. The pass. Beautiful set. What a set. I'm not kidding you, Pacheco's a genius. I love watching him play. We've had the no-look side set, and then how about that? He pumps it on the reverse. That's really strong. Good kill from Lima, makes up for the service error. Conte missed his last one. Puts that one in though with pressure. And Boyer's got to be good here. No, not good enough. Into the block, and Argentina are back to where they were a few points ago when they lost that last challenge. Good stop from Solly. A stable block. There you go, says Mendes. Easy as that. Good serve though from Conte. And another one. Easy pass though for Grebennikov. Backline offense is quite beautiful from Clevenot. Seen some good volleyball in this fourth set. Another one of those really good opportunities for France to close the gap, where Argentina, I think, might have just had 1 foot in the second technical timeout. They're not there yet. Easy serve, though. Yeah, nicely played. Oh, brilliant from Lanil. Oh, no. Well, Lanil got the chase on. The Argentinian players saying that he possibly ran onto their court as he chased that. No, that's all legal. That all looks legal to me. It's Boyer that stuffed it in the net. France then not getting the rub of the green. Second technical timeout arrives with Argentina in control.
Toda la bola vienen acá, bien juntitos en defensa, con el zurdo, quédate largo que la bola que va a atacar va a venir acá. Vamos, mantengamos nuestro saque y cuando defendemos tiramos la bola para encima para contraatacar.
There's two players that are kind of snuck under the radar for Argentina today. One of them is the man in the number 9 shirt, Danani, in the libero bib. The other one is this man, experienced wing spiker. He's done a fabulous job, Christian Poglein. 4 caps tonight for Argentina, and he's been exceptional. Great pass, great serve, tidy side-out play. Just done his job. 13 points on the board. This would be big news. This would be a very, very big win for Argentina. Can they do it? 4 points up, in control of set 4. 2 sets to 1 on the board. Lanil roofed, but great cover from the French players. Poglein does it again. Off the arms and out. 14 points for him. Good hustle from Argentina. Nice set from Pacheco. Forcing it wide, blockers drift. Poglein wraps it on the angle. Think of a lot of teams that would have just simply rolled over when France started their comeback in this match, but that's not how Argentina play their volleyball. That's not their mentality. They fought their way back to a really positive position. Another point chance. Poglein gets it and hammers it straight into Brizard's face down the line. And France forced into a timeout off another terrific play. And as soon as we feature Poglein, he comes up with 2 genius spikes. Look at this. Straight in the bush. Better and better for the South American team.
Let's go, let's go.
Hands on hips, look of consternation on Laurent Tilly's face. I think he's had enough. This French crowd running out of steam as well. Or are they? Thundersticks. Now, big serve this for Solé, doesn't want to give it away after the timeout. It doesn't, but a relatively easy pass. Oh, wow! Oh, that is huge. What a block from Loza. And it's a little bit too much for some of the youngsters in the audience who know enough about their volleyball to know that their team are in serious bother. Second time out for Laurent Tilly.
Messieurs, le volley, ça joue collectif. D'accord? On va tous faire des erreurs, des fautes, mais il faut toujours aller au soutien et faire son job. Toujours faire son job. Ok? Là, on veut jouer tous un peu, chacun dans son coin. Non, on est revenu dans le match en faisant notre travail. Tous ensemble, ok? Allez.
That's a decent timeout, that is. French coach turns philosopher. Boys, gentlemen, it is a collective sport. While you all want to win this game individually, we've got to win it as a team. Will it work? Solé to serve. Overpass. Kept in play, and DeCecco goes again, and Brizard's got another one in the face. The old modelling contract in jeopardy here, if he keeps taking these to the noggin. Oh dear. Well, even Laurent Tilly was laughing after that one. 8-point lead. Argentina have been brilliant. Has been pretty good in attack as well. Thank you to Brizard for the set. Watch this ball stop in front of the attacker. There it is. Hit it. Good serve. Boy, trying to get his team back in this. Good work from Laniel. One more go from France, one more effort, one more bit of pressure. We'll see. Where? Good first serve. Can he back it up? No, is the answer. Argentina on their way to a fabulous win. They looked good in patches against the USA yesterday, just couldn't play with a high enough level of consistency, but that's not been the problem tonight. The one blip in set 3 is now a dim and distant memory. Thrown down by Loza. Way not happy. Great timing from the middleman. That is some reach. Not in my house, and he's not even in his house. Look at that. Argentina turning it on. The pressure's off again, and they're playing some wonderful volleyball. And it's all good. DeCecco at the baseline means 3 strong blockers in the front court for the next 3 rotations. Argentina are home and dry. They don't have to win another point on their service. Just got to side it out. So another talented server comes to the baseline for France, but it's a huge amount of pressure to try and find 7 points. Good reach. Really good reach from Brizard, and a wee word from the French setter after this one. Watch him have a chat after he put this ball away. Good pick up from Laniel. Nice tip. Brizard tells Loza what he thinks about the situation. Good serve. Oh, great blocking from Chinanesi. This is good stuff from France. There's always something about that noise that a hitter makes when they put the big effort in on the jump. And Clevenot was going to make absolutely sure this ball was not coming back. Good slow down block. Lovely set. Pure power from Clevenot. Argentina forced into a timeout here. Alarm bells, though, still not ringing.
Subí bien entero, elegí la bola, pedí la que la bola,
Mendes.
sí, subí esa bola. Estamos firme para atacar, firme para ir a atacar, galera, no dejen caer la
Very enjoyable match, heads in towards its conclusion. Wondered if France might get just one last bite to put a bit of pressure on. This is it. This is it right here. This is a big, big serve from the Neil. Goes off pace, easy pass. And at last, the Checo relents from the middle option and fires it at Lima. Stunning kill from the opposite. Takes him to 17 points for the game. Checo works his magic again. All because he kept going to Loza and then finally relented, and Chinanesi jumped with the wrong man. Scoreboard hasn't updated yet. The service error from Argentina, but as I said, service irrelevant. I think Argentina should be on 23 points. Marcelo Mendes' attention has just been drawn to that fact, and as he looks up to the ceiling, overtakes the scoreboard. One kill required. Lima on fire again. What a hit and what a set. This is a beaut. Argentina now 1 point away from a really big win in week 3. Loza to serve. Gueye off the block and out. It's going to have to be an attack from Argentina to get the job done. You can talk through the net all you want, Stephen Gueye. Argentina will just say, look at the scoreboard. Brizard, oh dear, maybe not the man you want at the service line right now. Good serve though. Pacheco, reverse to Lima. Lima is roofed. Le Goff and Clevenot all over it. Is there a sting in the tail for France? Monster block from Clevenot. Tell you what, he's a good player. Been overshadowed for the last couple of seasons by the likes of Ingabed and Lenil and Kevin Tilley, but he's doing a good job today. 4 goes then at winning this match for Argentina. Here's the first of them. It's over, and Argentina silence the crowd. That is a terrific result from a team who've been playing some pretty good volleyball on the VNL this year. And after severe pressure in set 3, when it looked like France were well and truly back in this game, Marcelo Mendes with a bit of a masterstroke, taking off 2 of his key players and just giving them a break, and then bringing them back on in set 4 with the task of winning the match for Argentina, and they have done it. Argentina off to a flyer in this one, 25-18, 25-17 to go 2-0. And then the comeback from France, 25-19, and it looked like the tide had turned, but no. Great resilience from this Argentinian team yet again. Nice to see that. Some sporting handshakes at the end. A free net. What else from De Checo for his main man, Facundo Conte, who's more than happy to oblige. De Checo He's had a great game. We talk a lot about the setters in this VNL. We've talked a lot about Iran and Maruf this year, but let's not forget there's some real talent in the other teams, and DeCecco, that's why he's paid the big money in Italy. He's a superstar. That is what it means to Argentina. They're going to celebrate every win they get on this VNL this year, and that is a big one today. Really enjoyable game of volleyball. But it's Argentina that are smiling at the end of the day. Well, that's good to see. The French players know that that's just another day. That's the way it goes sometimes at international level. They'll be back again for another big game against the USA tomorrow, but for now, they're going to have to ponder the statistics in this match. 25-20, Argentina got control and never let go. Really solid set 4 performance. Take a look at the overall game stats. This is always interesting to see which team outscored who, and France only just behind on the attacks, but Argentina's blocking very well organised, serving really solid when it needed to be, and forcing those opponent errors from France. And in the end, a whole set of errors given away, and that would have happened mostly in the first 2 from France. It is Argentina get to pose for the celebratory selfie at the end of day 2. Not what we expected from this match by any means. France, the favourites, just couldn't deliver. Confirmation then of the result. A good day's volleyball. USA make it 2 wins from 2 with that 3-1 victory. Argentina get a W back in the win column with a fine 3-1 victory against France. Argentina will go into tomorrow's game against Germany very confident indeed, and that'll have done them a few favours on the table as well. It drops France down a place as Iran continue to control the VNL with another fabulous win, a 5-set victory at home over Poland today. And Argentina jump from 11th to 9th. Look at that. Look at Bulgaria getting into the wins and climbing the table. It's Germany and Australia at the moment languishing down towards the bottom. Germany need to play well against Argentina tomorrow. Well, another super day on the VNL. We've got one more to come here on the French Riviera tomorrow. But for now, from me, Simon Golding, goodbye. Thank you for watching, and thank you for being part of the game.